Alright, this is Audi A6 with the ALH swap, but it uses Passat setup pretty much, except for thermostat housing. So this line right here, it's a Passat. It feeds the back of the block. This one goes to a coolant flange, which is right there. Coolant flange, and on the Passat, this piece goes to EGR. I reused the bracket from ALH, the lower one, so this is like a bypass for EGR. It goes back to heater core. So the upper, this is the upper from a Passat, goes here. The other piece go to the coolant reservoir. The lower hose, just like on the Passat, you have a hose this hose. I had to block it off, I believe. This had to go to coolant reservoir. Yeah, that's right. I actually cut this in half. So that got blocked off, this got cut off, and then since I used the ALH lower coolant line, the hard line, on the Passat, this would be facing out this way, would be blocked off. I'll show a picture in a second. And on the ALH, this went to a coolant reservoir. It goes right here. So I did a 90. Other than that, the upper is from a Passat. The lower hard line that goes into the water pump or thermostat on the block, it's from ALH on this engine. Okay, the hard line on a BHW is this line. So it goes into a block. There, comes around. This is, I believe, what you're referring to. This is blocked off. There's like a cap. This is blocked off, and this goes to your heater core. And from a cooler, this goes to the coolant flange. I don't have the head on right now, but so that's the lower one on the Passat. It's slightly different than a ALH, but ALH would go through here. Since there's a fuel filter, ALH goes through here and then it goes around and points out this way. And I have the line somewhere. Alright, so this is ALH. This goes to the coolant reservoir. That goes to the block. And this came around. This goes to heater core, I believe. That came around where the EGR is. Oil cooler, sorry. Oil cooler. This goes to heater core. And LH, and on the Passat, it goes into a block, goes all the way around. This one's blocked off. This one goes to heater core. Same thing here. Heater core, or I mean oil cooler. Same thing here. That's oil cooler, and this went into heater core. And on a this goes to a coolant flange, and from a coolant flange it goes out to a EGR cooler. So that's the main difference between them two, BHW and LH. So hopefully this helps.